Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are going to be doing a 5 looks 1 palette, where the palette we are going to be using this week is the Witch City Salem palette, the new palette by Nomad Cosmetics. I'm going to be using this palette for 5 days and going to be making 5 looks with it. It is a very colorful Halloween palette, so we're going to be having a lot of fun with this palette. So today is Sunday, so we are going to be doing look 1 with this palette, and I want to use this color right here in particular, and probably we're going to be making a green and purple look. I'm thinking I want to use these 3 colors here and a shimmer, so we are going to be doing that. I have all of my base makeup on, and so we are going to be starting out with that green color called Dark Demons, and we are going to be putting it right here in the center of my lid up here. I already have my wig on for today. This is a very pigmented palette. If you want to see more information on it and another look, well, I'm going to be doing 5 looks in this, but if you want to see even another look and the swatches and everything like that, I have a video up about this palette with some more information about it. And if you are interested in picking up this palette from Nomad, please consider using my code JENNIFER10. It is a non-affiliated code, so I do not get any money off of it. If you do not wish to use my code, please consider using somebody's code to save yourself some money. So, look at that green. Look at it. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun color? Okay, then we're going to be going into this orange color, this Haunted Happenings. We're just going to be making a fun look today. I don't have anywhere to go today, so Sunday we can make our fun looks. I had somewhere I had to go last week, but I'm not going anywhere today. Oh, and I got my nails done. I got my nails done yesterday, so I don't have to do that today. I was going to do that today, but I moved it up to yesterday. I got my toes done too. So I had a nice session at the nail salon yesterday. Nothing like a little bit of pampering yourself. So we've got these 2 colors down, and this palette blends beautifully like all of the Nomad Cosmetics palettes do. I'm hoping to use pretty much all of the colors this week between the look I did for yesterday's video and the looks we are going to be doing this week. I'm hoping to use all of these shades. Now I'm going to be using the Hocus Pocus color. Did I use this color yesterday? I think I did. Oh well, but it kind of got overshadowed by that black Witch City. I'm not going to use that black today. I use this, and then I put the Witch City on top of it, hoping to darken it up. And that Witch City is just so rich and deep. And look at this. This is so pigmented itself. We are going to use 2 shimmers today. Okay, I'm going to try using them on a brush though. Let me find my shimmer brush here. And I'm going to use, yesterday I used Ropes Mansion. I'm going to use Gallows Hill today. I'm going to take it on a brush and I'm going to spray the brush. Okay, that's not working. Let's get a spray that's working. Okay, that one's working. What was this one called again? Gallows Hill. That's very beautiful. That's very beautiful. I have a little bit more control with the brush. Of where it goes. Okay, and then we're going to go into Witching Hour, which is this orange shade. I'm just going to flip the brush over. Spray it. Oh, yes. I'll probably get more high impact if I use my fingers, but we're just going to use the brush today. Oh gosh. Sorry, I didn't know I was doing that. I do clean up my looks. I might use my finger to put in a little bit more of this Witching Hour. But we're marrying those two together. No, I like the way that looks. We got a really cool looking Halloween look here going. Now I gotta clean this up a little bit. So let me put on some liner. I'm just gonna line my upper waterline. I'm not gonna line my lower waterline and put on some mascara. I've already got my wig on that I keep adjusting, and then we are going to talk about this look. I will be right back. Okay, so this is look number 1 with the Witch City Salem palette. I think it is a fun little Halloween. I kept saying holiday. Fun little Halloween look. that we've got going on here. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Of course, watch the rest of the video and see what your favorite look is. Of course, I've got to see what my favorite look is coming up. And I really like this look that I've made. I really like the greens and the purples. And yeah, let's go ahead and work on look number 2. Okay, for look number 2, I am thinking I want to use this orange here and this kind of grungy green here look right here. Maybe this one right here, but I definitely want to use this shimmer right here, and maybe this shimmer again right here, but definitely this color and this color here. Gonna make a warm kind of look here. So of course I don't have my brushes ready. I'm just flying blind here. Okay, let's get that Haunted Happenings color, that orange shade, and put it in the crease. Has anybody made plans for Halloween already? I know it's still August. We're just going to pass out candy. I might do my Maleficent look again for Halloween. It's gonna be on a Friday this year. I still have my green and gray makeup. So I might do that. I just gotta dig out my costume. Okay, I'm gonna pat this on. Do you still like carving out jack-o'-lanterns? I'm seeing a jack-o'-lantern embossing in this particular shade here. We haven't cut out jack-o'-lanterns in a couple of years. The kids still like to come by this house and trick-or-treat. In fact, my son still likes to trick-or-treat. Even though he'll be 16, he still likes to trick-or-treat. He still likes to dress up and trick-or-treat. I think my daughter does too. She just goes out with her friends and goes to a different neighborhood. I want to dress up my dog too. I'm just not sure as what. Because she likes the trick-or-treaters too. Okay, now we're going to go into Seven Gables. And just, yeah, it got like a dark olive green. I love this. Let's just blend this in though. Let's see how these blend together. How are we going to blend these two? Oh, they blend beautifully. I'm gonna get that in the crease there. Let's work this other eye here. I'm hoping to get the makeup club together to do some Halloween looks. We were able to do like a clown look, which I did awful on last year. To do some live streams where we can do some looks. I'm not good at clown looks, I found out. I'm not that great at Halloween makeup. I did a pretty good Maleficent look. Nobody really watched that video though. But it is on my channel. I did an okay pumpkin look. Or jack-o'-lantern look. I'm really just an amateur at this kind of stuff. Okay, let me clean this up a little bit. Let me bring that Seven Gables down into the lower lash line just a little bit. Now what shimmers do I want to use? Do I want to use Harvest Moon, or do I want to use the Crucible? Or do I want to use Howling Halloween? Let's use the Crucible. And let's use my finger. Oh, that's such a beautiful color. Such a nice wine color. Do I want to go matte on my inner corner, or do I want to use a Witching Hour again? Oh, it went really high up there. Let's look at witching hour. I mean, haunted happenings. Put that in the inner eye. This is the matte color. And kind of blend that. Okay, I'm gonna take, where is it? I'm gonna take that witching hour and put it in the inner corner. And kind of bring it into the inner corner, the inner part of my eye as well. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm gonna go put on my wig and do my mascara and maybe a little bit of eyeliner, maybe a little bit, and I will be right back with the final second look. Okay, be right back. Okay, so this is the second look. I went ahead and put that witching hour color on the inner part of my eye, just put it on with my fingers. So this is the look that we got going on here. I really like it. So the shades I used was this Haunted Happenings right here, this color Seven Gables right here, and then I used this color right here, which is the Crucible, and then I used the Witching Hour right here. So those 4 shades. So tomorrow I think I want to dip back into these shades, which I used for my original look when I made my first video with this. So we'll make a little bit of darker look tomorrow, and yeah, I really like this look. So let me know what you think. Well, you can let me know what you think at the end of the video, which looks are your favorites. So yeah, or you can let me know right now, whatever, however you want to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into look number 3. Okay, on to look number 3. So I think I want to use this purple for sure, but I want to balance it out with some neutrals and probably use this. I don't think I've used this Ropes Mansion, at least not in this 5 looks look. I'm not sure if I used this Gallows Hill, but I definitely want to use this because I don't think I've used this color yet. So we are going to use this color called Spirit Spells. I think that's what it's called. We're going to use this up here, since I would just want to use one really bright, colorful color shade. So how is everybody doing on this? This is a Tuesday. My week has been pretty boring so far. I didn't end up doing a live last night. I just came home and I was just beat down from work. So I'm sorry I didn't do a live. I'm gonna try to do a live Wednesday, even if we don't do a makeup club, which we haven't been doing lately. I want to try to do a live stream this week at some point. Well, that's a nice neutral color. Then I'm going into Witchcraft, which I have used this color and I do like it. It's a nice light color. Nice light gray color with a little bit of purple in it. This palette has been really fun to play with. I highly recommend picking up this palette if you like Nomad. This is a fun Halloween, especially if you love Halloween colors. Okay, we're going into the Salem comments. And if you love a really rich black color, that Witch City color is very highly pigmented black. And this is a very highly pigmented purple. Blending very nicely. I just love how nicely that Nomad Cosmetics shades blend. And you're just gonna blend more of those two colors together into this purple color. Oh wow, I really like that. I really like that blend of those colors. That witchcraft color really is beautiful. Sorry, just admiring my eyes. Okay, I'm going to go into, I think I used Rope's Mansion. So I'm going to go into Gallows Hill and put that on my eyelid. Did I use Gallows Hill already? I know I used the other one. It looks like I've used Gallows Hill too. Let's use Rope's Mansion. Let's get a little deeper. There's no special shades in this palette, but that's fine because these shimmers are awesome. I'm gonna go over that Gallows Hill with this Rope's Mansion because I'm not entirely sure I've used Rope's Mansion. Okay, let me wipe off my fingers because I'm going to go back into Witchcraft and use a matte inner crease. Because this is just such a beautiful color. This Witchcraft color, I just love it so much. I'm not sure what look I want to do tomorrow, but I know I want to do a green look on Thursday. Or maybe I'll do the green look tomorrow and figure out what to do on Thursday. Put that Rope's Mansion back in. Beautiful purple look. Okay, I'm going to take that Salem Commons and just bring it down a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to do any eyeliner today. It'll just make the look a little too heavy. Or maybe I'll just put a little bit up top here. Just using Salem Commons. Yeah, just a little bit there. But that's it. Okay, let me go put some mascara on and put my wig on, and we will be right back. Okay, and here we have look number 3 that we've got going on here. I think it is a beautiful look. Probably my favorite so far because it's purple. But yeah, I think tomorrow or Thursday we will play with the greens, and then I don't know, maybe delve back more into the reds or these wine colors. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, so okay, again, here is the look. Let me know what you think down in the comments, or you know, wait until the end to comment. Let me know what you think of this palette so far. Have you picked it up? What do you think about it? All those good things. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move along to look number 4. Okay, let's look into look number 4. Okay, I'm thinking I want to use these colors right here. Not necessarily that color, but this shade right here, and either this shade or this shade. I really like this shade right here. And of course, I want to use this shade right here because I love this shade right here. So I'm thinking this shade and this shade, and I might revisit Witch City, the black shade right here. So I want to go into this shade right here called Devil's Book. Yes. Devil's Book. Which I think I used at one point, but I want to use that Howling Halloween shimmer. Because I don't think I've used it yet. I don't think I have. Did I? I can't remember. But tomorrow we will use the greens again. I want to use this Devil's Book today because I love this color. I love this shade. And we might just dip into that blackish black. Blackish of black. Witch City. Okay. Now, we're going into Witchcraft, which I absolutely love. This shade right here as a light shade. Love the mats in this palette. So I was thinking I was gonna have to miss work on Thursday because I had run out of my medicine. My antidepressant medicine. And it wasn't going to be ready until tomorrow. And just for my sanity's sake, I was thinking, well, I need to take off because I'm going to be out of it and I'm not going to be in the right headspace. And I'm going to be out and I'm not going to have it. And I'm going to be getting the weird brain zaps that happen when I don't take it. And all this stuff. And I asked my boss if I could take it off, and he said, yeah, sure. But then I got the notification that it's in, and I can pick it up today. So I should be good to go to work on Thursday. So I can tell my boss that I'm coming in on Thursday. Unless he tells me to go ahead and stay home, then I will go ahead and stay home and take the sick day. If you hear that noise in the background, that's our washing machine. It's on its spin cycle. It's very, very loud. It's like in 2 rooms over, too. But I hate these games the insurance plays. It's like, well, you can't have your medicine until this day. I don't understand. I'm gonna get a little political here. I know countries say, well, we have free insurance and da 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 da. I don't really understand why we have to have insurance in the first place. Why anybody has to have insurance. I don't understand why healthcare can't be affordable. Why insurance has to exist in the first place. I'm going to the Switch City. Because with insurance, they inflate the prices. I don't understand why all this stuff has to be so expensive as it is. Especially medicine. Medicine doesn't have to be as expensive as it is. They intentionally inflate the prices. And then insurance tells you when you can and can't have it, if you can, or you can't have it. I just hate it all. Okay. Let's go back into that devil's book. I feel like I'm missing it some. Oh, I really like this look. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going into this Howling Halloween color. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. In fact, I'm gonna get my brush out. I'm gonna get, not my usual brush, but a brush that can maybe scatter the color some. Okay, I know I need to clean up my look. I know I do. Let's do that now. Let's clean up the look. I got it in the inside of my eye too. Oh yes, I'm loving this look. Let me just kind of blend this out up here so it's not so harsh. Should I put on some eyeliner? Should I take some of this Witch City and just put it on the top line? Like so. Just a little bit. But I'm not going to bring anything underneath. Should I? Should I bring Witch City just down just a little? Just... Okay, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's it, that's it, that's it. Just, that's it. Almost too much. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to go put on my I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna put on some mascara and my wig, and I will be right back with the final look. Okay, so this is look number 4 that we got going on here. A nice look. I like this look. I like this look a lot. I still think yesterday's look was probably my favorite so far. Trying to keep the spit in my mouth. Sorry about that. Sometimes when I talk too fast or talk a lot or I've got... Anyways, y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it. Sometimes I just drool. I just drool. Okay, let me know what you think of this look. Oh, I didn't clean it up yet. This one looks more Halloween-y with my nails. Okay, tomorrow we will go for the green look with look number 5. And yeah, so hang around for that, and we're getting right into it. Okay, now we are finally on to the last look. We are going to play with this green quad here. Right here. So maybe, no, orange and green. Let's see, I've already got my wig on today. Yeah, maybe a little bit of that orange there. Just for a transition color. Let's put that orange in. And that is the shade Haunted Happenings. Just to lay down some color for a transition. So, I was saying last week that I have tickets for a big concert coming up in January, and I'm kind of worried because I'm going to be in a crowd, and I'm not the biggest fan of crowds. But I am planning on doing, okay, I'm going into Dark Demons. But I wanted to do some crowd exposure therapy. I'm just putting this in the inner corner here. So I'm going to start out by going to my daughter's. She's in the band at high school. And I'm going to start out by going to her football games. I've been to one. Not this year, but in years prior. And it was very, very crowded. And I haven't been back to one since. So I thought I could start going to those again. To get in some crowd exposure therapy. It wasn't a bad experience. It was just a crowd. Oh, I just love that color. So, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow night. Okay, we're going into Seven Gables. This kind of dingy green. You know what? I know this is just a wig, but I need to clip up the bangs here. They are getting in my way. Oh, that color, that Seven Gables, just blends perfectly. I remember using it before. It just blends beautifully. Okay, I just need you to do the same thing over here. So this will be the final look. I think I said that already. Gotta do with this palette. I think I got good use out of this palette. Not that I won't be using it again. But I think that I used most of the shadows, most of the shades in this palette. After today, I will have used most of the shades in the palette. I didn't use this orange shimmer though. I don't think. Or did I? I can't remember. But I don't think I did. Okay, let's use this Witch Hunt shimmer. Witch Hunt shimmer on the back part of my eyelid. Really pretty shimmy shiny shimmer, shimmy shiny shimmer. Like I said, there's no special shades in this palette, but the shimmers are very beautiful. The standouts are the mattes in this palette. And I love good mattes. good pigmented mattes. Then we're going into Salem Willows. So we're just using that green quad. I'm not sure why I used that orange shade. Just as a lay down, just as a transition shade, really. Beautiful. Let me clean this up a little bit. Love a green look. I don't think I'm going to do any eyeliner or anything, or line my lower lids, nothing like that. Let's just take these down. Well, now that I think about it, let's just take some of that 7 Gables and just a little bit, just like yesterday, just a tiny bit, just a teeny tiny bit. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Okay, let's take a little bit of that witching hour. That sort of peach orange shade. And boop it right there. In the center. So there. We've got an inner corner highlight. There. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. And now I'm just going to put on some mascara live here with you guys and chit chat. My final thoughts of this palette. I love this palette. I think it is a great fall Halloween / Halloween palette. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for special shades, this probably isn't your palette, but if you're looking for a fun, matte heavy, let's see, it has the same, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mattes and 9 shimmers, so it's got the same amount of mattes as it does shimmers, but the shimmers are really good, but they are just your regular shimmers. But they will give you a beautiful look. I will put in the description how to a link to Nomad's website. They do have lipsticks to go along with this collection too. And if you are so inclined to buy this palette, please consider using my code Jennifer10 to save you 10% off your order. If not my code, then please use somebody's code to save you money. There are plenty of creators that have codes. Lots of creators that have codes. So this is the final look for today. Let me know what you thought of this video down below. If you made it all the way through, please leave a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you. Please share this with your friends if you think they would enjoy it and all that stuff. And do all the YouTube stuff. I know there's some people who don't like it when I say to do all that stuff. Well, and you think, well, I'm not going to do that because you told me to do it. Well, fine. Don't do it then. I don't care. I don't want you to do it then. If that makes you mad because I told you to do it, then fine, don't do it. I don't care. I don't want you to subscribe anyway. If me telling you to subscribe makes you angry, then I don't want you to be a subscriber anyways. So anyways, this is the palette. These are the shades that I used. I'm pretty sure I used all these shades except probably this one. This is probably the only shade I didn't use. But I am pretty sure I used all of the other shades. And yeah, let me know what look was your favorite look. And yeah, otherwise I will see you in the next video. I may or may not have a live tonight if you are watching this on a Monday. It just depends on what kind of day I had. Okay, all right, I'll stop yapping. I will see you in the next video. Okay, goodbye.